Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become.
Archimedes constant. So much is hidden within the ratio of a circle's circumference and its diameter. An infinite non-repeating decimal.
In this string of digits is the name of every person you will ever love, the date, time, and manner of your death, and all the momentous and mundane that has ever existed, will ever exist, could ever exist. The DNA of every being in the universe, hidden within the infinite, the irrational, the constant.
Taped patient interview. The date is January 24th. Subject: John Doe. Approximately 6 months ago, the patient was admitted to this facility after being found disheveled and confused. The patient seemed to be in the thralls of a paranoid delusion, constantly repeating a set of numbers, 148, 841, ramblings about dimensions, and a threat from something called dark water. These delusions, among other examples, display a wide spectrum of psychological and behavioral disorders, and for a long time, the patient seemed swallowed by the severity of his condition. However, I'm pleased to report a positive turnaround for the subject. Over the last few weeks, the patient has been attending group meetings, participating in group activities, socializing, even allowing the possibility that his delusions and paranoia may be separated from reality. In fact, I'm pleased to hear that as of today, the patient has chosen a name by which he'd like to be addressed, though he still finds it difficult to recall his past. This leaves me very optimistic. Choosing a name shows a want as well as a willingness to be a part of reality, rather than standing apart. Should the patient continue on this path, away from these storm clouds, accepting normality's limitations, I believe one day we can place him back in.
Sorry, doctor, but you have a patient waiting to see you.
Of course. Yes, please let him in. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Hope you weren't waiting long.
No worries, Doc. Just got here. So, what we doing?
Just recording today's session helps me keep track of our progress.
Anything you need this one to do?
Yes, if you don't mind, please have a seat there.
What, right here?
Yes, that should be good. I'll just get this camera ready, and we'll get started. All right then. First things first. To the best of your recollection, is this the first time you've been on camera?
Yeah, first time.
Now I understand you have a new name. Would you mind stating it for this recording?
Sure. This one is Madman.
Now, is that the healthiest way to refer to oneself?
What we're called.
I see. Well, I can't say that's what I would have chosen for you.
Really? What would you have picked, Doc?
Friend. I would call you my friend.
Right. Well, you can still call this one your friend.
Thank you, my friend. Now I'm afraid we must address the self-harming. May I see it?
Sure, Doc.
I see. You do remember what we've talked about, yes?
Yeah, Doc. Of course. This one knows it's not. This one knows.
I'd like to discuss that further if we could. I know it's difficult for you, but could you explain the significance of this symbol for this recording?
This one will explain as best as this one can. At least this one will try. It's not something you can find in a book. You can't find it on a map. This one's seeker crossed oceans of time to find it. The self that was known, and all of its probabilities, infinite in their numbers, were sacrificed to see. No, to be seen. To be recognized by truth as truth. And so it was. Gazing upon infinity, this one came to be. No longer I or me. Now we are one. This one. For all.
I'd like to discuss that further at some point, my friend, but why don't we move on for now? I'm happy you found a name. I have to say, I'm very impressed with your progress lately.
Thank you.
How are you feeling today, my friend? How are the nightmares? I'm told you're still screaming at night.
They come and go.
Could you tell me about them?
If this one has to. It starts with the sound of a heavy rain. Then there's a window. As this one moves closer, we hear them.
What do you hear?
The whispers.
happens after that.
Dark water.
Despite our progress lately, it seems that these nightmares of this dark water, is that right, are getting more vivid. A little concerning to be sure, but I have full confidence that these nightmares will pass.
You're sure? This one can get better.
Yes, as you become more social and keep participating in groups, I believe they will fade. For a long time, you were isolating, you were detached, and effectively you were driving yourself. Mad. See the problem there?
Well, maybe it's better to be out of your mind with purpose than in your mind without. Maybe it's a good thing to be a madman.
Yes, well, a madman you may very well be, but also a good one. One who deserves some peace of mind. Alright, how are we on Taif? Time flies, doesn't it? Well, that's enough for today, my friend. Just do me one favor.
What's that, Doc?
Keep trying.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Come. This one knows. This one knows. It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. Come on. It isn't real. Come on. This one knows. This one knows. Oh, God. This one knows. God, no.
God, you say. This is intriguing. Seer, can you hear me? Seer, man, you have to listen. Seer, please listen to me. Please. Seer, it's very real, and you're in very real danger. You have to listen to me. You're not alone. Back off him, ugly! Listen to me, Seer. You need to listen to me. God help me. God, you say. This is intriguing. How long do you think your God gets to wait? How many continue to die before God decides to strike me down? But open your eyes. I am the only God here.
Please let me out. I have to get out.
You can scream.
Listen to me.
You can cry. And you can beg all you want. I'm not listening. I will have what you stole from me.
Found you.
Found you for you.